and welcome back. So I hope you've had a chance to go and draft your data table that you reckon will collect everything that you need. And in all likelihood, it probably does. I'm going to show you a data table, folks, that I think is the very best way of recording data through Hire. You have to change it very minimally to then go into advanced Hire and beyond. And it really does everything you need it to do in the most efficient way possible. This template of data table will see you through pretty much any experiment in Hire and certainly every assignment experiment. So I'm going to show you the data table, and as I draw it, I just point out various parts and mistakes that people make. And if you need to draw a new one to come in line with mine, then you just do it along with me. Okay, so the very first thing that we'll be recording is the volume, because that's the one that we are deciding. So our first column is volume. I don't have to write the word, I can just use a symbol. There is an official symbol for volume, so I just use it. And I'm going to be recording my volume in milliliters. And the next thing I want to do is look at my measuring device, and in this title section, put in my reading uncertainty, right there with the title, not in with the data, because the reading uncertainty is the same for every single piece of data taken for the volume. So this is the measuring device I am using to record my volume. I know it's pretty tough for you to see because it's see-through, but it's got these 100 milliliter marks along it. And so for this scale, it goes 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300. So the smallest division on this jug is 25 mils. Now, that's pretty frustrating because half that smallest division is 12.5 mils. I am not going to put down my reading uncertainty as 12.5 mils, okay, because I don't think I'll be recording, I cannot record my data to a precision of 0.5 of a mil, okay? But, so I'm going to use that little quirk of uncertainties, that if my first significant figure is a 1, I can put down the second significant figure. So for 12.5, I'm going to put down 1, and then I'm going to round that 2 up to a 3, 13 mils. Okay, and there is the reading uncertainty for that jug. Slightly odd one, I know. Okay. And that is everything I need for my independent variable. It doesn't get repeated. It has a reading uncertainty. My dependent variable is my frequency. So again, just the symbol and its unit. And let's have a look at the reading uncertainty for the Firefox frequency app. So here is a paused frequency on the Firefox app. And as we can see, we are recording to 2 decimal places. So I now immediately know that my digital reading uncertainty is 0.01 hertz. And that unit must be with it. Okay, and there's my reading uncertainty for my dependent variable. Now there's a few more details that go into this repeated one, but before I do those, I'm going to ask you to pause the video here and go, and if you haven't done so already, go and find the reading uncertainties for your measuring devices and get yourself up to this point. Okay, so hopefully folks, you have got your reading uncertainties in the titles of your table. So then underneath, we pop in space for our repetitions, our mean, and as soon as we have a mean, we will also have a random uncertainty. Okay, and I'm going to put a dividing line between my repetitions and mean, and a dividing line between my mean and random uncertainty. But the most important thing, folks, is that those dividing lines do not go above and cut off my mean and random uncertainty from my units. A big mistake people often make is that they put their line all the way up here and they cut off their mean and random uncertainty from the title of frequency in hertz. And that means that their mean and random uncertainty now no longer are part of the frequency column and no longer have units. And that will immediately shed a whole bunch of marks off your data in your assignment. So be very careful of that. Your mean and random uncertainty are underneath that frequency title, all within there. So that's it, guys. That is the data table that will see you through the entirety of higher. Dependent variable gets its reading uncertainty. Independent variable gets its reading uncertainty. Dependent variable gets its reading uncertainty. 5 repeats. Mean random uncertainty straight in there. You've done almost all of the work already for your uncertainties by this point, guys, before you've taken any data. All you will do at the end is the last thing you'll do is do max minus min divided by the 5 to fill in your random uncertainty column. And by the time you've done that, you will have picked up every possible uncertainties mark in your assignment. So you go away and get your data, I'll go away and get mine, and we'll all just make sure that we can do everything we need to do to process this data with what we've been learning. Are we paying attention to sig figs, and have we recorded our uncertainties correctly? So please go away and get some data, and because it's fun, if for no other reason. And we may also use that data to practice doing our graphs on Google Sheets before we come to our real experiment and plotting the graphs there. Okay, folks, so I'll see you in the next video with our data. Thank you.